Welcome back, Advanced Warfare Pro League Season 3. Mr. X, Jack here. It's going to be Optic Gaming going against TCM, Aches and Teep versus Crim and Karma. Jack, got to get your predictions. What do you think goes on here?
Optic, 3 wins. TCM, 0 wins. That's my professional prediction.
I mean, we see Denial start 3-0. Will we see another 3-0 start? This one out of Optic Gaming.
We mentioned we've never seen any teams go undefeated the first 2 weeks of Pro League. Denial won their first match tonight, sitting at 3-0 now in the league. That means they're tied for first with Optic Gaming. OG, if they take this map, they sit at 4-0 in the league.
Yes.
Be a nice start for both those squads.
Yep, on board with Scum. He's going to be pushing through Hospital. Going to have one player in front of him, not able to finish him off, and it's going to be the guys on TCM able to get the control of this first hard point here. Going to be up by 10. It's going to be Jerd on your screen, and I love watching Jerd play. He plays so ridiculously fast and just frantic all over the place.
Just look at him. He's just running everywhere. Like, he's just jumping inside the hard point there. Unable to find that third kill on the player mid-atlas. That's going to be Karma, who's able to stay alive just long enough to take him out. The early lead going in favor of TCM. Off the start, Aches is sitting at 5-1. Just died off that 4-kill streak. 15, make it almost a 20-second lead now for the boys of TCM. Definitely the start they wanted.
We've seen this happen, though, to Optic on this map specifically. I mean, they get off to, I don't want to say a slow start, but you know, the first hill, they never really contest too well. And then after that, they start to get things rolling. Crim on your screen. He's going to be watching the front, though. TCM doing a nice job putting pressure around the back. Crim's going to pick up one. Formal with one in the kill feed as well. Optic should be able to hold on to this hill, and it's actually going to be broken. As I say that, Jerd going to push through. Him and Aches picking up some big kills. Fantastic starts for the two of those. Aches starting out 8-4. Jerd 9-3. TCM putting the hurt on here early.
Aches and Jerd have more kills than the entire Optic Gaming team combined at the moment, as they're now up by a full half-minute. You don't see this hard point being broken anytime soon, especially with the lockdown they have here. Finally, though, the flank, the big kill came out of Crim6, who pushed through the back closet area. He was able to pop inside the hill. Optic Gaming now in control, but they're just going to have these last 7 seconds of scrap time. Yeah,
Formal trying to rotate here early. He's going to have a big foul battle here in the middle of the street. It's going to be Crim there over to help him, able to take out Aches. Now it's going to be Optic Gaming flooding in towards Garage. TCM gets a few big kills here. They could actually break this game open, Jack.
Scum trying to push up from this ramp side. Crim picking up a 2-piece. Scum swapping between weapons. Winds up falling to the hands of Jerd. Karma, though, able to back him up right away. That 40-second lead that was earlier had by TCM is now just 20 seconds. It's been cut in half. Karma still staying alive. 3 players from Optic Gaming beginning to flood the hill. They're still staying alive. Here comes TCM.
Yep, it's actually going to be Teep and Moose flying around the corner. Everybody from TCM pushing in. They're able to break. It's going to be still Aches and Jerd. You have Aches in the side step. Jerd coming around the back. He's going to be able to pick up one. He just stopped shooting. Didn't want to actually kill his teammate there, who was coming down the back. And it's going to be TCM able to retake. And they're going to have a monster lead here. It was actually Teep on the rotation first. He's going to get cut down. Aches has to win huge battles here. He's going to be able to win 2 of them. Going to be Formal come down the mid street. He's going to get taken out for Optic. Scum in the hill for Optic Gaming. He's going to drop, and you're going to see TCM take control again. Moose heating up a little bit on a 5 streak. They're going to need him to go big. We said he was the question mark for the team. They're going to need him to really show up, and he's played quite nicely here at the start.
One thing to point out, Formal right now, double negative. You never really see that from him. Right now, the full 65-second lead for TCM. They continue to have 2, 3 players inside the hard point at all times, making it as tough as possible for Optic Gaming to break. But when Karma can pick up 2 pieces like that,
oh wow,
they should be able to bring back this game.
Karma picks up a 2-piece, turns around, throws a nade, able to connect with one right in the mouth on a player. And it's going to be Crim trying to push out these cuts, putting down some shots, but looks like it's going to be TCM going into the 5th and final hill in the first rotation, up by a plenty, Jank. I don't think anyone saw this coming.
No, not at all. From what we've seen so far tonight, too, it looks like this team that we predict to win just kind of takes it with ease. Right now, though, TCM doing all they can to prove that they deserve to, well, not just fall to the series 3-0. Jerd, it seems like whenever I watch him, man, he's just playing on like fast forward.
seems like he
quicker
moves
than
faster than everybody else, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of insane to watch. I mean, Moose, he's going to pick up a kill in the hard point. As two more players from Optic approaching through the fire window. He's going to pick up one. It looks like Teep's over there in support. Teep doing a nice job, just kind of playing selfless, going to jump out, force a lot of battles. Moose picks up two. And you see the potential. When Moose plays well, this team can contend with anyone.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why Moose was more than happy once this whole team change happened where people were
Oh, he is crushing right now. Oh my!
Moose just killed everything.
No!
Oh, he's on
That is insane. Moose on a 9 streak with an absolutely insane play there. Locking down the school hardpoint. Moose on a 10 streak. No way!
11.
Oh my! Absolutely embarrasses Scump.
I'm shutting off my Xbox.
Moose on an 11 spree right now. Absolutely dominating here in Detroit hardpoint.
Matt, you kept yelling so much that I actually couldn't even hear what you said.
It doesn't matter, Jack.
All I know is you were yelling. That was absolutely disgusting. I'm on board with Moose yet again. 24 and 12, now double positive. A 100-second lead. Optic Gaming now feeling the wrath of what they typically do to other teams in hardpoint.
Yeah, it's going to be TCM trying to control the spawns for the next hill. Karma and Grim picking up some kills in the middle of the map. This one not over yet. Optic can take this last 20 seconds. And then if they're able to break right away, they're back into the game, though. Jerd and Aches, though, they've been such a nuisance in this game. You know, putting pressure on the hill. Scump picks up 3 players, then able to get the hill. Scump on a 4 streak. If he heats up, this one could get closed very quickly. And you see Optic trying to get the spawns for the next hill. It's going to be Karma with a big gun battle.
I'm still thinking about that Moose play. That was absolutely disgusting. The rotation coming towards the back green. Hardpoint Optic gonna need to hold this down in full, but the break now pushing in from TCM. Matt, it seems like when OG gets control of any hardpoint, they just get cut down almost instantly. Finally, though, they're able to get a clean break. That's 4 dead for TCM, but the flanks coming in from Moose.
Yeah, Moose in a position to make a big play here. We'll jump on board with him for a second. Aches gonna win a gun battle in the front, but that pressure is really, you know, caused by Moose. You know, Moose made Krim turn around, then Aches challenge from the front. It's going to be controlled by, looks like it's going to go to TCM here towards the end. It's actually going to be split time, so that's good for TCM. Scump on a 4 streak, Formal on a 3 streak. Optic needs control of Garage, Jack. If they don't win Garage, this one all but over.
The slang for TCM has begun to slow down a little by little. Where Moose was double positive, now he's only 24 and 18. Aches, who started off the game very hot at 6 and 1, now 23 and 28. Down by 56 seconds. They're going to need to break this Garage hardpoint.
Just look at Jerd's movement.
Let's see
so
if they can
crazy.
make it happen.
Jerd has some of the craziest movement in Advanced Warfare. Love watching him play. One of the best players in Black Ops 2 as well. Thought I'd know the Epsilon team towards the end of Black Ops 2 probably, nope. If you were to compare them from all Black Ops 2 teams throughout the year, definitely in the top 2 to 3. That's going to be TCM able to control the hill here towards the end. Moose watching the back ramp, has one player go right by him. Teep able to pick up 1. Krim dives in, he picks up 2. Jerd, though, still able to lock this down for TCM. Jerd, just a one-man army here in the hard point.
The trades keep going in TCM's favor. It always seems like they just have one extra player alive to finally clean up Optic Gaming. 4 do go down momentarily for TCM, but look at where they spawn. They just spawned right inside the next hard point. That actually worked out perfectly in their favor. With only 3 seconds remaining on the Garage hill, you know, TCM just got the gift of a lifetime.
TCM, their rotations have been pretty good. I mean, they did get the gift of a lifetime right there, though. Jack Scump trying to put pressure on the outside. He's going to get cut down. Karma, though, on a 4 streak, trying to get this closer for Optic Gaming. They're going to have to take all this time, then rely on a miracle here in the final hill. Karma has a player to his left. That's going to be Teep. Teep pushes in, gets control of the hill. TCM going to control it. Optic really has no choice but to just keep flooding this. And Jerd, him and Aches doing a nice job in the hill. Aches on a 3 streak. Jerd just with 1 streak, but still 8. No caps to his name, doing a nice job around the objective all game long. And something we saw during that game that we haven't seen a lot in Advanced Warfare, Jack, and I'm just going to point out, we saw Aches running the battle for, you know, maybe 1 or 2 hills, but a majority of the time we saw him with a sub, and you see the teamwork he still has with Teep. You know, Teep doing a nice job in this game as well, -6, but 10 caps to his name, doing a nice job just introing in the hills. But you know, we haven't seen too much of Aches with a sub in Advanced Warfare. He's going to finish this game, you know, 2 kills negative, maybe I know now 1 negative, but I think it makes his team play a lot better when he has that sub and he plays that aggressive play style.
Oh, absolutely, and it paid off. And it's kind of what I mentioned earlier, where it seemed like TCM just always had an extra person inside the hill. It's because they legitimately did. And that's that difference of having that extra sub on your team in, say, the garage hardpoint, or say that back yellow hardpoint. They were just always flooding it, always keeping control, making sure that when they got control of it, they got the first 1 or 2 kills. Jerd, massive game, 34 and 28 with 9 captures to his name.
Yeah, Jerd going absolutely massive for TCM with a 1.21, 34 kills. Like you said, for Optic, got a rough game at his scump there to start 23 and 30. Guys, we come back from this quick